Tyson Fury, Derek Chisora, full recap. Thought it was a pretty one-sided fight like everyone else did. I had Fury winning every single round with the exception of the fourth. Even that one, I think you could have had it either way. Fury was beating him up all fight long, and it seemed like that was what the story was going to be. The question then became, will they go the distance or will Fury stop him? Andre Ward was pleading with the corner and the ref on the telecast to stop the fight, saying that it's time to go home. The corner seemed to have no intention of throwing in the towel. And when Mark Kriegel, ESPN's broadcaster, had interviewed, he had done a mid-fight interview with the corner, and he asked him, are you thinking about throwing in the towel? They looked at him as if, he was crazy. Like, the thought of that was just ludicrous. I didn't think that this fight was a particularly exciting fight, but it was, whatever, a good showing for Fury. He did well. He never dropped Chisora, but he looked sharp. But one area which I think that Fury has fallen off in, and I want to know what you guys think about this, he does not move as well as he used to move in that Klitschko or even first Wilder era. He's kind of given up some of his slickness in favor of his power. Now, it might be better for him overall, and it's looking like that because so far with Sugar Hill Stewart, you got 4 fights, 4 KOs. But, I don't know. Because versus a guy like Usyk, I think it's better to be slick than it is to be a big puncher because he's so slick himself. Now, versus a guy like Joyce, maybe not. No, I would even say the same thing. Yeah, it's worth it to be slick. But then versus a guy like Wilder, you might want to have to, whip out the hammer and get him out of there because you don't want to have him sticking around for so long. So it's just interesting. But then after the fight, Usyk gets in there. Joyce is involved in there. You got 3 of the top 5 heavyweights in the world all there, talking that good talk, and that's what's fun. It also looked like it was freezing, by the way, at that fight. People in the crowd were wearing winter coats. It reminded me of the Leonard Duran 3 fight where they had the blankets. Sugar Ray Leonard was wearing the blankets in between rounds, and it was pretty interesting that they would have an outdoor fight on a December night. But whatever. But it was, a fun night of boxing, and Tyson Fury retains his title. But now we got to get to the big fight, Fury Usyk next. That's the fight we all want to see. Nobody was interested in this Chisora fight. It was a stopover fight, which is fine. And let's get the first ever undisputed heavyweight champion in the 4-belt era and the first undisputed heavyweight champion in almost 25 years since Lennox Lewis did it in 1999. Can you imagine? It's been 24 years it's going to be since we've had since we had a undisputed heavyweight champion. And it's good, man. That makes it where we know who the best is currently. We don't have these debates. Is it Fury? Is it Usyk? We know. And both guys have good claims. Fury's lineal champion, even though I'm not a big lineal guy. Held the title for the longest, has the most good wins, beat Klitschko's after, during his long run, beat Wilder twice by KO, beat Dylan White. But then you got a guy, Alexander Usyk, who's also undefeated, and he has more of the titles. He has 3 titles. Fury only has 1, and he beat Anthony Joshua twice. So I think this is the fight that has to happen next. Undisputed, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.